Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, this is Mrs. M. And if you haven't, click the link below. That way you can subscribe to my channel and receive all the information on what you need to do to grow your cleaning business to six figures and beyond. Hello there. So, I'm going to talk about having a system in place for training your employees. I was recently speaking to one of my students, and she was talking about how she's going to set up her interview and how she's going to train her employees. So as we're talking, she's saying that she's going to train them for like 3 days. She's going to do the actual work. She's going to have them shadow her. That means just kind of follow behind her. And then after 3 days, she's then going to turn it over and let them start cleaning for like an hour or two. And then I mentioned to her, well, what if they're terrible? What if you spend 3 days having them shadow you? And then on the third day, let's say that's a Wednesday, you've invested all that money. You've paid them for, let's say, 6 hours, 3 hours, at the very least 6, 7, 8 hours. And you find out they can't clean at all. Now, you've interviewed them. You may have, spoken to a couple of their references, and you may have had them fill out an application. All of that followed up on indeed.com, which is a really great place. As a matter of fact, that's where she said she was going to find them and set up everything, meet them online first, do a Zoom interview. But the concern I had was the investing 2 or 3 days before you find out they can clean. So when I asked her a question, what would you do if after 2 or 3 days you find out they can't clean? She thought about that. She said, I probably need to see if they can clean before 2 or 3 days. And I highly, highly suggest that you find some way of vetting your potential employees well before you've invested 2 or 3 days to see if they can actually clean by actually having them clean. Now, it can be tricky. They're not on payroll yet. You got to make sure that they come in. And if they're not on workman's comp, what happens if they get hurt while they're cleaning? The whole thing. So there are several ways you can do that. You can have them come in under a temp agency. You can try that. If you want to have them directly under you, you may have to hire them for 2 or 3 days while they're training to make sure they're covered under your workman's comp. But whatever you do, make sure that you have a system in place to vet as far as the interview process and if they can actually clean before you have them as one of your employees permanently. You could have a 90-day probationary period, make sure they've signed the employee handbooks, your training manuals, really set up the process in this area. There are two really important areas that you want to make sure you pay attention to. One is your employees, your potential employees, and two is your potential clients. You need both of them in order to be able to have a six-figure cleaning business and beyond. So you want to make sure you do that, vet them, have a system in place, be safe, keep them safe, but you do want to make sure before you invest a lot of time if they are able to clean in the manner that you're looking for them to clean. Now, everyone comes aboard, you're definitely going to want to train them, whether they're a seasoned employee or they're just getting started. You want to train them the way you want them to perform under your company, but they have to have the essential of what you're looking for, and you need to have that written down. They need to essentially be able to do X, Y, Z. It depends on what you're looking for. They need to be able to make sure they can clean a restroom without little to no supervision to the degree and the standards that you're looking for, or cafeteria. Those are really, really high traffic areas that would be my tester when it came to whether or not I would keep them on my staff. So hopefully this was helpful. If you'd like to know this and so much more on what you need to do to grow your cleaning business to six figures and beyond, to get 10 times more cleaning customers within 30 days, then make sure you sign up for my masterclass, which is how to get 10 times more cleaning customers in 30 days or less. It goes over so much. It's live. We have a great time. I would love to see you there. So if this sounds like something that'd be a great fit for you, make sure you click the link below to register. And until next time, be safe and take care. Bye-bye.